When suffering happens, it forces us to confront life in a different way than we normally do. It is said to live is to suffer, and to survive is to find something meaning in the suffering. This 35-year-old man was born normal. He had both legs functioning properly until one day 20 years ago, when he was just coming from school and something unbelievable was about to happen that would result into losing both legs after some time. He tells us what happened in his own words.
Jewe nitwa Afrimax Samuel, narahuye n'ikibazo ndi umwana muto mfite imyaka 15, nza guhura n'umusaza aramfata, maze kumfata arankandakanda amaguru, maze kunkanda amaguru bw'umusaza yahise agenda, amaze ubwo ngubwo amaze kugenda hashije iminsi mpita mpura n'ikibazo ndarwara.
What happened is unbelievable, and no one would ever imagine a person coming on you, then squeezing your legs for no reason, then go. After the man left, Samuel's legs were never the same. They started aching and having too much pain. His leg situation kept becoming worse daily, that the man had to visit hospitals and spend there more than 4 months. After multiple scans and examinations, doctors concluded that for the problem to be fixed, his legs had to be removed for good, and it was carried out successfully. It is said that in this area, he who did this to him was a witch and had taken away lives of many people. And whenever he touched a belly of a pregnant woman, that pregnant woman would abort after some days. The only secret behind not being affected by him was only running for your life after seeing him coming to you. And little Samuel never knew this. Had he known this secret, he would have saved his legs.
Naratekerezaga uko nadapfa nanja uko nzamira kose nazamwishyura birangira umusaza nawe apfuye.
He says he will never forgive that old man, and he was disappointed to see him die without avenging for himself. He had vowed to make the old man pay for what he did. But as he was busy having that plan, the old man was later pronounced dead. He still does not understand how that old man just woke up one day and said, "I have to do this to that boy." They never had a problem with the old man, whether him who was a little boy by then and the whole family in general, starting from both parents to all members of the family. That's why he says he will never forgive that old man, as he knows he was innocent.
Ubuzima nyine naje kubwakira ndabati nta kundi nyine bibaye byabaye, ugomba kubaho nyine uko Imana ibishaka. Umutima nkabati kuva umukecuru wanjye akiriho azajya agomeza nyine utwabonye nyine nturyeho, nkabati ikibazo nahora nacyo nuko yazitaba Imana nkasigara nandavura, ariko kugeza na n'ubu Imana iracyamubeshejeho nanjye iracyambeshejeho, nicyo kintu nshimira Imana.
At first, he worried and he could somehow see life coming to an end after losing both legs in a mysterious way. But then remembered he has a caring and loving mother who is always there for him. She has been there for the man since day one and still supports him even though he grew. The mother still takes care of her boy in many ways. The man says he's only worried about his hands and arms, which are showing same signs legs showed before being removed, but prays, asking God not to let this happen. He will not imagine living a life without both arms and legs. Let's hope it won't be that bad for the man. This tragedy happened when he was studying in secondary school, and losing his legs meant losing his focus, and of course he ended up dropping out of school. He says this has affected his whole life. He's now living a very difficult life here in the village, as he cannot walk, of course, due to having no legs, and does not have any job that earns. He moves from one place to another by crawling, and whenever he gets tired, people have to come and lift the man. Due to what happened to him in his early youth, it still affects him in many different ways. And the fact that he has no wheelchair, it even makes her life way more worse.
nkaba nabona nk'uburyo nabaho, nkabona ngenda nko nabona nk'isimburangingo yenda nanjye nkayagenda.
If possible, he says, prosthetics would help the man. If available, they would help the man to go to different places, which would make him have chances of even getting a job and have a less difficult life. But due to the fact that prosthetics are way more expensive, he suggests that a wheelchair would also help him as he waits for the availability of prosthetics as his long-term solution. She's his mother. She says she also could not forgive the man who bewitched her son and made him lose both legs. The boy was a sharp and very ambitious child, and the mother knew that he had something special within him. But the wicked old man never wanted the boy to work out on his dream and bring the best out of himself. She remained taking care of his son, helping him, though she's also in her old age, but says as long as she breathes, she'll always wake up and grab the hoe, then head towards the field and cultivate, so that his one and only son would not starve to death. She was deeply saddened by what happened to her son, but rejoiced the day she heard that he who bewitched her son was in critical conditions. And due to the way he was a bad person, by when he fell sick, no one ever visited that old man. He became ill and no one was there to support him until the day he died and went straight to hell, as they think. The mother says having such an old age, yet she has to always work so as to feed her and the man, is a very difficult life that sometimes she fails to deliver, and failing to deliver means spending a few days without eating. She says they need support for them to survive in this village, as life is more complicated and difficult to people who are not strong physically like her and her son. She's generally a hard-working old woman and requests that with some capital, her and the man would cooperate and work for their family. They have some business ideas but have no capital so as to implement those ideas. Though the mother and this man need a lot to survive, she says the priority is her son first. He urgently needs prosthetics so as to help him move freely from one place to another. You can donate and help the man to get some prosthetics or even a wheelchair by contributing on the Giving Lives link, found in description and pinned in top comments. Keeping calm and carrying on, as the old saying goes, seems easier said than done. However, it is in these sorts of situations that it's even more important to stay grounded and cultivate our inner peace. Worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows. It empties today of its strength. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.